I spent a good few hours over the weekend digging up the flower bed where I've decided to grow veggies this year. Something I miss from my cottage is harvesting my own potatoes and carrots, and after a year in this garden I've seen that this bed was mainly overgrown with berries, which had spread everywhere. Since I don't eat berries at all, it was an easy decision for me to part with them. The air is still very cold and it was a windy weekend, but the ground is soft enough by now for the digging, which is going to take a while before I've been through it all, removed roots, and repositioned what I want to keep. So I better get started early because as soon as it gets warmer, I have a whole garden of roses to attend to. Today's video is sponsored by Foreo Sweden, a company that has made it their mission to make self-care simple, enjoyable, while still being effective. And I've used their UFO3 for a few weeks now, and it's honestly become one of my favorite aspects of my skincare routine and something I really look forward to. I'm especially a fan of the warming thermo treatment, which calms down not just my face, but honestly my entire nerve system. LED therapy is also a part of the treatment, and it helps boost collagen and combats signs of aging. My UFO3 helps me with morning puffiness, and then after just a few weeks it's already made my skin feel more hydrated and smoother. And then it's giving me a moment of relaxation throughout my day that I really enjoy. The UFO3 is rarely on offer, but Foreo Sweden has kindly made me a discount code to share with you guys. You can get 30% off if you use the link under my video, and an additional 10% off to the first 50 that will use my discount code Elise10. All information is going to be in the description under this video. Thank you so much to Foreo Sweden for sponsoring this video and for the UFO3, because she's not going anywhere. I love this device. I'll go rinse this girl and put on some makeup. Ow. I need to get these off. I don't know if I broke my toe the other day, or if I've a stool, or if it just... So I'm not gonna style up this dress fancy. We're gonna go casual instead. I've changed my earrings to gold and my lipstick to a brown tone instead of red. And then I'm now thinking maybe I could wear a tie, but not really wear it fully as a tie. Is that the length I want? And a belt. And if anyone is wondering what the inspiration is for this outfit today, there is nothing. It's just playing around. Sometimes you come up with something that's really fun and interesting and different, and sometimes you cross that line and it just ends up being slightly weird, but I don't think that's bad. I actually think that's pretty cool. And then with like trousers, so it's office mixed. I don't know what this is. I'm hoping to wear these though. That feels okay. Yes. My trousers could have been a bit tighter, but I do think this is a pretty cool outfit. It's different and fun. we are now incredibly close to getting started on the skylight project, and I am so excited and at the same time nervous. It is the biggest thing I've done to the house so far, and it's gonna take a big chunk of my savings account. When you're self-employed, it is crucial to have a savings account, and the fact that this is gonna be quite costly, it has made me a little bit nervous. At the same time, it's just something that is gonna make a huge difference on the house, on the value of the house, and on just my happiness, I think. So it's very exciting. My carpenter is going to come around for the last time tomorrow morning to measure up the last bits. Then we have to wait for the windows to get delivered and for the weather to be with us. We need for it to be like not raining, of course, on the day where we're going to put in the windows in the roof. Yeah, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to bring my paintings, my posters to the studio, because this area here, I'm going to have to empty all of that. I'll give you all of the information when we get started, because we're also going to take down the ceiling here and in the kitchen. So it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a big project, and yeah, it's soon gonna happen. Trash day, plastic, cardboard, bottles, recycling, recycle station is done. I forgot to mention to you that I'm gonna pop by a few thrift shops to look for some bits and bobs for the studio, this part of the studio. I'm going to explain more to you when we get back, but I'm going to look for a coffee table, some vases. We'll see. We'll see. Circle is one of my favorite thrift shops to visit because there is inspiration guarantee, and if you find something, it's usually fairly priced. This was a wild table. These were pretty. I already have two in orange. Lotus flowers. Then I found something that was not on my list, but I think this glass is really pretty. They had a few side tables that I looked at. And I must admit that if I didn't already have many armchairs, I think this one was brilliant. And today is really a reminder to look through the store twice, because it was not until I was on my way out that I found something I was actually looking for. Not this makeup desk, but this table. Looked a bit sad, needs some cleaning, maybe some sanding down and new oil. And then I also found this lamp without the shade, but look how beautiful. And then I moved on to the second shop. And I found a vase second inside the door. I also looked at tablecloths. Found two green cloths that are round, and they really set spring to me. They had a new old sofa in store, this brocade one. Really pretty. And then they had this one to match the vase, but it had a broken part and therefore the price tag was just too high. And that is just the case with this store. You need to have a mindset where you want to pay a little bit extra, because this store is just, yeah, prices are high. Especially on furniture, this is never the place that I would look for that. I'm so happy to have found this table. I might want to see if I can get another one in a different height and size, because it's small. There are different options in here. We'll see. And then I think this lamp could be one of my favorite finds today. I walked by 2 women on the way out. One of them said, wow, her lamp was pretty. It's glass and brass details. I just need a shade, of course. I found 2 tablecloths or picnic blankets that I want to use for some spring photo shoots that are coming up. So that was like thinking ahead. Instead of a vase, it's gonna look beautiful with some flowers in it on the table. I also bought these as a set. They're also gonna look very cute here in the store as decorations. Last is the 2 glasses, but I bought those for like the house, so I'm gonna bring these back home. Let's try and just get an idea of what this is gonna look like in the corner. These are not gonna stick. It's a bit of a creative mess right now, and it's definitely not finished, but I think you can see the layout now. And then I need to clean everything I've bought, find some lampshades. Like, decorating is not done. And then I've actually been looking at some wallpaper for the wall over here. I have 4 open tabs on my computer, and I'm really considering getting something that would like tie everything together and still be, just give this wall some more personality. I can only imagine by now that some of you are going to be really confused to why I'm working on the studio while I'm looking for a new one. But I've realized in this process that it's going to take a long time, maybe. It's much harder to find what I'm looking for than I thought, in the right price range, and just something that feels better than this in my tummy financially. Like, everything has to just add up for me to move. And I'm not somebody who will stay somewhere with 1 foot out of the door. I'm gonna put in as much effort as possible while I'm still here. And I want to have some opening days this spring. I want this to be a nice environment for me to work in. And lately, I have very much felt like I did have 1 foot out of the door. And that has made me feel less creative. It's made me want to be here less. Like, I would get things done as fast as possible and then just leave the studio. And that's just not how I want to feel. So, I want to put in some effort and make this a really cool place to be while I'm still here. And yeah, that is what I'm working on, and hopefully have some lovely opening days this spring and possibly also summer. Yeah. So I think reality has kicked in, and it has made me want to put in some effort for myself. Yeah. I think it's going to be brilliant. I'm going to find my computer and look at the wallpapers and see if, yeah, see what works. The road is busy and noisy. Sorry. First thing of the day is to return the bottles. I've also picked up a bunch at home. So I have a big plastic bag of return bottles today. Here in Denmark it works this way, that when you buy, as an example, a Coke in a supermarket, you pay for the bottle, and then when you return it later you get your money back. So today is a day of getting my money back. It feels like you're getting fresh new money. No, Elise. It's just money you once had. I've spent the last couple of hours prepping this week's vintage collection. It's gonna be spring themed once again. I'm running a wash. And then I ordered the wallpaper for the studio last night, and I can't wait to show you. The delivery is set to sometime next week. So it's probably gonna be next week's project, unless it's the end of the week. We will see. But this is a peek of the collection I'm about to shoot. Some different florals, light tones, some checkered. It's going to be a good one. This skirt is so amazing. It's big. I love the length, I love the volume. It's so cool. The color scheme is amazing. Hello, it's just me again, coming in with another beautiful dress. So stunning, with an embroidery up here. A few minutes ago I just walked out to my car to check my parking, and the bike came by on the way out, and he almost lost control of his bike because he had to like look back for such a long time, like staring. It doesn't take like that much. I mean, it's a pretty dress, but how much do you have to stare? It's like in my town, all you need is a red lipstick and then you're one of a kind. I would have completely understood if a cyclist had turned around seeing me walk around in this dress. It's wild. Like this bit is making it wild. This dress is so cool. Very retro. Babe, I'm home. And just wait till you hear about the day that I've... Oh. Life as self-employed in a nutshell is to leave work, but then pick up a package on your way home, so you just bring work home. But this is a box of berets, a very lovely restock and new colors for spring. First up, dark purple. It's already on the web shop. This is a nice color for spring. Lilac. Probably gonna photograph this for next week. We have burgundy restock. We have this that is a new tone of blue. We've got beige in 2 colors. And lastly, an important restock for spring is the classic red beret. One of the berets I've used myself the most. It's just so beautiful, elegant, love it. That's also a restock. So now I'm going to restock all of these before the drop. It is 1 o'clock, so in 2 hours we have this week's drop launching, and I think it turned out really well, so that can go on. I saw this recipe on Instagram and I thought it looked delicious as a snack. So it's just broccoli with parmesan and some spices into the oven, even in a pretend oven that has many limits. Friday snack. This is gonna be a serious bite. I didn't give it quite enough oil, so they're a bit dry. More oil next time, and then they're gonna be delicious. My week is coming to an end. It is Friday today. Some things happened Wednesday where I really had to try my best to juggle work and the private things that occurred, and it was very difficult. Yesterday I was behind because Wednesday went off path, and I've just been sleeping poorly for a few days, and it affects everything. So yeah, what a week. And I've tried my best to juggle, like trying to get this video finished, but it's just, I kind of had to just give up and accept the fact that that was what this week turned out to be. Yeah, it is what it is. This video might not be the most entertaining one, not the longest one, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. I did my very best, and I want to thank Foreo Sweden once again for sponsoring this week's video. All the info is gonna be down below if you haven't checked it out yet, to be first in line, the first 50. So thank you guys so much for watching, if you're still watching. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted. I still have some work to finish, this video to put out, the drop in a bit, and then hopefully a sunny weekend ahead. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna see you all next week. A smoother week, let's hope. Wall tapestry week. Yeah, bye guys, have a lovely weekend.